Well. In a conundrum we are. So this is affecting everybody on the planet. So I'm gonna look into this a little bit here. Give my 2 cents. Well. So I can die easy. Well. Wah, wah, wah. Bam, bum, 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 bum. Oh my Jesus. No, my.
And I think that you asked about the history. I think that if President or when he will stop Putin, if President Trump will bring peace to our country, I think he will be on this wall.
We've had very, very good talks.
What about military aid to Ukraine? President Zelensky just said that there'll be no compromises with Vladimir Putin. I just wanted to ask both of you. Firstly, are there compromises that you think that President Zelensky is going to have to make? President Zelensky, is there anything that you think you may be able to offer or bring to the table? For example, elections. Thank you.
Oh, who is this guy? And why are you asking the question? And where did that question come from out of left field? Oh man, did he put everybody on the spot? Let's how long did that question take? 5 seconds. Let's see. 5 seconds on the clock. Oh my Chile, oh my Chile, oh my Chile.
Are there compromises that you think that President Zelensky is going to have to make? And President Zelensky, is there anything that you think you may be able to offer or bring to the table? For example, elections. Thank you.
I think you're going to have to always make compromises. You can't do any deals without compromises. So certainly he's going to have to make some compromises, but hopefully they won't be as big as some people think you're going to have to make. That's all. That's all we can do. I'm here as an arbitrator, as a mediator to a certain extent between two parties that have been very hostile, to put it mildly. They've been very hostile. There's been a vicious war. There's been a vicious war. You know, it's a very level battlefield, and those bullets go out. And as I've said many times, we were talking about it with Pete, many times the only thing stopping those bullets is a human body. And in the case we're talking about, generally young human bodies are stopping a lot of bullets. It's dead level. That's why it's great farmland. It's great land. It's great farmland, but there's very little protection against the bullets that are being, and other things that are being shot. So all I can do is see if I can get everybody at the table and get an agreement. And I think we're going to end up with an agreement. Otherwise, I wouldn't probably be even here today.
Mr. President, 2 questions for you. You think ultimately your legacy will be the peacemaker and not the president that led this country into another war and ended more wars than
I hope it will. I mean, I hope I'm going to be remembered as a peacemaker. This would be a great thing if we could do this. I'm doing this to save lives more than anything else. Second is to save a lot of money, but I consider that to be far less important. So I hope I'm going to, thank you, Brian, for that question. It was a nice question. I hope I'll be known and recognized as a peacemaker. This would be a great thing to solve. This is a very dangerous situation. You know, this could lead to a third world war. This was headed in the wrong direction. If this election were lost, if we didn't win this election, and by the way, we won it by a lot. That was a
all right. We won it by a lot. I got it. But really, no, this is a moment in time. Let me see. I thought I hit the thing, hit the button to do the YouTube. Go to YouTube. My YouTube is a YouTube. The YouTube. All right. So yeah, it's the thing's on the thing. Oh, so that here we are. No matter what all has led up to this. Okay, that's not no matter what all has led up to this. But here we have it. Here we are. Wherever you go, there you are. Right? So why doesn't this thing go? Oh my Chile. Oh my Chile. Oh my Chile. Oh my Chile. Bow, 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 bow. So what Trump just did there, he sidestepped the question, and that dude's question. You can scroll back. I think I scrolled back and listened to it twice. Very incendiary rhetoric, and Trump handled it pretty well. He said, "Whatever. I just want to make some peace. It's going to be a great deal." And he did. All right. So you're going to go have to look at the whole press conference. It's on the White Horse. Yeah, the Lincoln bedroom in the White Horse, in the White House. So here's the White House. So they got America is back, and then somebody needs to handle their YouTube stuff. So they got videos, and then you go there. I think it's pretty historic. He just kicked Zelensky's ass out of the White House. And he made all those people who were like, Ukraine, we got all those people with Ukraine flags on their porch. They just took another look at that Ukraine flag, because basically Trump just offered, all right, so we say whatever, here we are. Trump offered to help out long-term securities for our presence. So they've got Earth, we've got money, we've got presence, we get profit. The 350 billion he keeps saying that we put over there, we're not gonna worry about that right now. We won't look into that right now. We'll put that 350 billion on the back burner. We're gonna make our presence known. We're gonna stop the fighting. Okay, Zelensky. Yes, sir. Yes, okay. Yes. Zelensky within the jumpsuit. Jeez, why didn't he wear a suit? I mean, is that the best he could get dressed up? I don't think he's always in a sweatsuit. Yeah, my people. It's too bad your people now just saw you, and the American people just saw you as the comedian and failed comedian at that you are. Oh, jeez. Oh, my cheese. Oh, my cheese whiz. Oh my cheese. And whatever Trump is lambastic. His lambastic ways. He did settle a common way forward, which is somewhat actually advantageous to everybody involved. Okay, you're going to go from Ukraine gets a security from the U.S., just like Germany, South Korea, all these nations around the world. How many bases do we have around the world now anyway? You get one more base there, and you get a few extra bases because you're bigger. And we're going to have people coming flying in, so we got to secure those planes from terroristic operations, right? We don't want anybody coming, so you get our security, which comes with, of course, surveillance and all that, and security comes with you're gonna get a million eyes on you, and we're gonna look at everything. We're gonna trust but verify, right? We don't have to trust but verify. And so, okay, so the fighting stops. Ukraine's got the fighting stopped there, at least, and the Russians are happy because the U.S. is there instead of NATO, because freaking. And so then we get it passed through Congress, a treaty, which a ratified treaty which cannot be rescinded. Long term treaty. So Russia's satisfied. NATO's not coming on the doorstep. The European nation isn't creeping in on them. U.S. is just going to do it because we're just there mining, right? Ain't gonna don't fuck with me. Don't fuck around and find out. That's how U.S. is right now. That's what this whole treaty's going to say. Treaty's going to say right on top, FAFO. Right on it. It's like, we, the people, decide that if this treaty is invalidated in any way, FAFO, fuck around and find out. That's going to be right on the top of the treaty right there. It'd be like maybe 2-3 lines in. Fuck around, find out. So Russia satisfied, European nation satisfied. France is satisfied because Macaroni boy, and he'll be like, "Oh, you see, France, we're gonna come in there," and you see Trump. Where did Trump do that thing where he told the Prime Minister of the UK to okay, enough. He said, "Okay, enough." I got to find that somewhere. That's good. I'll look for it in a second after I finish this little thought. So the UK is satisfied because he gets to, and he's his part of it is fuck around, find out. Australia, you got your eye on you and get your five eyes, right? Get an eye out there. Got an eye out and make Australia great again. Looking at Greenland, looking at you, Canada. And it's not colonization; it's anti-China, right? Because China's doing their whole the old road, doing the old road. They got the inroads, and they're like, "Oh yes, no, we just want to help you. We're not going to offer a 1,000,000-year guarantee." Yeah, the Chinese Nazis, right? So whoever's not under control is by the Nazis. They're going to FAFO if you don't capitulate to the make your nation great. Make America great again. So make blank, insert your nation's name here, great again. That's what's happening. It's populism. They did Brexit, and then they did COVID. So we saw the first government up, strike back, and they struck hard. And people figured it out pretty quick. They're like, okay. And then, so what are we, like 5 years later? I remember the toilet paper shortage. I still got that sticker on my car. Yeah. FAFO. That seems to be the objective. And it seems like, we just want to come in there and make lives better, which is okay. But he's okay. Trump's a dictator. Send it to the state. The government shouldn't be dealing with this shit. The feds, we shouldn't be dealing with this. Send FEMA back to the states. Send FEMA back to the states. Send education back to the states. He said send the abortion back to the states. He keeps saying send it back to the states. How's that a dictator? Send it to the state. Let the people decide. That's a dictator? Let the people decide. I'm a dictator. Hitler. Let the people decide. All the government should do is provide a big blanket of security over the nation of laws of governors. Now it's a band of governors. Now they'll band it up. And that's why Canada's Alberta. Come on, Alberta. Alberta's moving. They're talking. So the whole upper, and then Mexico, as soon as they clean up them cartels, quit making the Wild West, drug smuggling, regulate the drugs, and RFK's and RFK Jr.'s in there to regulate the drugs and humans and the things. And so, it's just, let's stop just making the cancer stuff. That's nothing wrong with, hey, stop, let's making the cancer stuff. So this is one of those historical moments in time. So I had that one queued up. I thought that was pretty decent of the thing to listen to.
We have to have a deal, because right now, last week, 2,000 soldiers died on both sides. 2,000, and they're losing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a week. So as we sit here and we talk, people are getting shot and dying on the battlefield. And, they're not American soldiers, but they're Russian soldiers and they're Ukrainian soldiers, and we want to be able to stop it. And we want to be able also to spend money on other things. We don't want to, this is a tremendous amount of money. And what the Biden administration did was terrible. They were giving money, but he had no security on the money. Europe, as you know, gave much less money, but they had security. It was in the form of a loan. They get their money back, and we didn't. And now at least we're protected, because the American taxpayer has to be protected too. But this is an incredible agreement for Ukraine, because we have a big investment in their country now, and what they have, very few people have. And we're able to really go forward with very, very high-tech things and many other things, including weaponry that we're going to use in many locations, but that we need for our country.
Yeah. So they're going to use it in many locations on stuff to protect protect our interests. And so we're going to set a treaty term. Everybody's going to come to the table. U.S. not ever, never, ever, ever, which is a fuck around, find out clause in there, ever will NATO come up on there. And the only interaction that the U.S. will have is possibly on trade. Shit. Oh man. They're gonna need our stuff. What? And it's gonna be our stuff. And then we rebuild the Ukrainian way of life. Yes, much bigger and better. It's gonna be beautiful. Make it the most beautiful, because we're gonna give back to the Ukrainians. We're gonna give the Ukrainians back all their stuff. And we're going to be in there protected. We're going to take our share. We're going to get our share back, and we're going to make a lucrative deal so we can stay there in the future. I mean, what? The fuck around, find out clause is in there. Everybody works out. Everybody's happy. Who's going to try to sabotage that deal? Who would sabotage that deal? Fuck around and find out. Nobody's going to fuck around. Nobody's going to find out. If you do fuck around, you're going to find out. And there's a find out clause. And we don't have to tell you what the find out part is. Just know that you're going to find out what if you fuck around, because we don't know how you're going to fuck around. How are you going to fuck around? What did I say? Oh, okay, I won't do this if you fuck around. If you fuck around that way, how am I going to respond? No, there's just going to be fuck around, find out. That's it. FAFO. Right? How's that not a good deal for everybody in the world? And so Zelensky, would you take a fuck around, find out clause? And the U.S. comes in there, and we set up, we rebuild your country. Make sure the NATO never comes in here. Europeans never coming in here. Europeans, you get your money back. You had your security. You had your secured loan. You get your money back from your loan that you put in here. Thank you very much. Now put that right towards. Now put that towards NATO. That's what, I swear to God, that's the best deal ever. Now put that towards NATO. Yeah, you see all this money that you just gave Ukraine? Yeah, we're going to skim that off the top, put it towards NATO. So yeah, but you're still going to make your current payments, but we're going to make up some of your back payments as long as you keep making current payments. And then we're going to penalize you and you're not going to get that. That's not going to be credited towards you. It's going to be credited toward another country. Ding, ding, ding.
This allows us to do that.
I'm sorry. Can I-
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Zelensky, say something. Yeah.
Yes. In the document, there is one of the very important points. If we speak about business and investment, we never had LNG terminals in Ukraine. This document will open. I mean, the next document, but anyway, here we see in the framework, we see a really good will for this. LNG terminals for us is very important. And
Okay, right there. Look at the way Trump's looking at him. Now you're promoting your country. Okay. Now promote your country. Don't throw a monkey wrench in this while you're promoting your country, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, promote your country. Don't throw a monkey wrench in the negotiation. Simple.
Of European continent. We have the biggest gas storage. We have the biggest in Europe. Yes, and we can use it. Use it for LNG. We use it for LNG, and we will do it. And really, we can help Europe because Europe really helped. President Trump said that they made less support, but they are our friends and they are our very supportive partners. They really gave a lot, Mr. President. They did.
They gave a lot, but they gave much less.
No,
Much less.
no, no.
Don't argue with it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, burn. Dang. Okay. Now you're negotiating yourself out of a World War III situation right now. You really want to crack wise with it? No, Mr. President. No, Mr. President of America, the USA, that I'm sitting here in your office. No. So Trump just gave him a mulligan. He's like, okay, you just had a mulligan, and I made you well aware with body language that I'm giving you a mulligan.
Yeah, please.
Mr. President Trump, you have repeatedly called the deal with Ukraine as a historical one.
Okay, is this the guy that tries to sandbag the whole thing? All right. This guy's going to try to sandbag negotiations right here with a real negative question.
And as a president of the United States, you make historical decisions in other issues which affect America and other world. So what place in the world history do you want to take? And do you associate yourself with any famous historical figures?
Nope, wrong one. Sorry, that was wrong guy. That was actually pretty. I was like, that's actually, hey. While he's saying that, look at why he's asking that. Now, this is Zelensky there processing. What do you think of yourself? Really? Look at his eyes. He's looking right at him. He's like, what did you? He's not asking me. He's not asking me about where I stand.
Yeah, I'd say George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. I would say I'm far superior to George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Now, you know I'm only kidding, right? Because when I say that, the fake news is going to go wild. They're going to say he considers himself to be better than Washington. But you never know. You never know. I don't compare my...
Right? Come on, Zelensky. He's a little boy. You're a little boy in a grown-up room. And, yeah. He doesn't realize it, and he's about to throw himself a temper tantrum. temper tantrum. 3.
Myself to anybody. I'm here to do a job. We've had a great 35 days or whatever it might be, a month, a little more than a month. We've accomplished tremendous amounts. Not only this would be a very great achievement if we could get the war stopped and get them back to normalization. I think that's going to happen. We've had very good talks on both sides, as you know. But
All right, so I listen for little cues like that. Everybody's supposed to have their ringer, their phone off in a large meeting like this. And you heard the little cell phone right there. That was a cue for somebody to do something. Little things like that, they don't happen on accident.
I think we've done a very good job, just generally. If you look at all of the things we've done in 30 days, they say there's never been a opening for a president. The first month, there's never been a first month like we've had. And this is one of the very important things. This to me is one of the most important things because we have tremendous death taking place as we speak. And I don't want to have that. Think of the parents, whether they're in Russia or Ukraine, think of the parents of all these people being killed needlessly.
They came to our turn.
Should have never started. If I were president, this would have.
Did you hear Zelensky? He sounded like some creature out of like a troll, just like. I mean, yeah, we know people have a voice, but we heard Zelensky talk earlier, and he's got a voice where you can, and not like he's got a voice where you can understand what he's saying.
Never started.
Mr. President, will you continue sending military aid to Ukraine after the U.S. signs this agreement with Ukraine?
Yeah, we're going to be continuing.
President Zelensky, do you feel like the U.S. is on your side? That the President Trump is on your side?
Oh yeah, this guy just asked a stupid question. That's it.
What do you think?
He wants to know, do you think that, sort of a stupid question. I guess we wouldn't be here if I wasn't. But,
I think that the United States on our side can do.
Classic Trump. Kind of. Do you think the president is Trump sitting there? He's trying to translate to Zelensky because Zelensky's zoned out right now. Zelensky's like, I'm a little boy. I'm out of my element. I'm sitting here next to the president in the Oval Office with all these cameras on me, and I've already been called out a couple times on what I'm wearing, and my presentation is not the same with President Trump. Somebody gave Zelensky the wrong information about Trump. That's my summation. That's what my theory. Somebody he's got either that or they set him up on purpose. He's got somebody in his office. The U.S. aid, his people from the U.S. aid left. So yeah, the USAID, that office was closed, terminated, shuttered. So they stopped sending money out. So all the people, all the offices around no longer had their people getting paid out in the field. So they had to pull all their people back in that were giving advice to people. So like there was like a pipeline of information that got cut off. So that's a serious possibility that the information that Zelensky was getting before is not the same. He's not getting the same information now as from the same people. And he's sort of starting to realize something has changed right here. Trump right here. Look at this. Look at that grin. Look at that grin. Da 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 da. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, you're gonna hear about all this all over the news, but that's my takeaway. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. So what was the one I was looking for? Where the he was talking to Prime Minister Stein. Was it Stein? It's not on. I think it's on there. Yeah. Right. Let's see where this is pretty awesome. Trump tells him to hush. That's in here somewhere. That's in there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great honor.
Because it can't be peace that rewards the aggressor or that gives encouragement to rage. I think you're trying to find a divide between us that doesn't.
And we wanted for two reasons.
About the program in question, the Secretary.
Where are we now? When do you think we're going to see that? And Prime Minister, the BBC is today. Where are we now? When do you think President Obama wants, which we of course.
Yes,
Didn't.
that's enough.
That's enough right there. There it is. Yeah, I knew it was close right in there.
As a result of which our teams are now going to be working together on an economic deal. Our teams are going to be working together on security in Ukraine. You mentioned Canada. I think you're trying to find a divide between us that doesn't exist. We're the closest of nations, and we had very good discussions today, but we didn't
That's
discuss
enough.
Canada.
What? FAFO. Fuck around and find out. Trump just said that's enough. Oops. Thank you. So 8:50, he starts going into Canada, and it's like, you're not going to tell us how we feel. You just heard him say that a minute. You're not going to tell us how we feel. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. So he's the governor. He's now the 52nd. We're gonna make the UK the 52nd state. Actually, no, treat the UK like Guam. No, yeah, but no, better than Guam. The UK people deserve better. They deserve more. They deserve make UK the capital of the United States. Take the DC out of the United States. That little corporate swamp, and make the Washington D.C. Incorporate that into the other states. Take all the government buildings, just make it a central government hub, and then turn the UK into the capital of the United States. Yeah. I swear, that's going to be a proposal. The future has not said it yet, but the Internet of Futures, the possibilities are endless, and that is one of them. The UK becomes the capital of the United States of America. Make the UK capital. So you got MI6 there. Everybody centralized spy ring that everybody, a beehive of intelligence. The people in the countryside, that's they all live there, work there. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody's life becomes better there because we're humming along. Everybody's got security around the world. Boom. 2 birds, 1 stone. Now that's enough.
Deal. Our teams are going to be working together on security in Ukraine. You mentioned Canada. I think you're trying to find a divide between us that doesn't.
Yeah, we're such good friends. We're such good friends.
Exist with the closest of nations.
Fire! So, if we're so close, why don't you become the capital of the United States? You're the corporation, UK corporation, UK United Kingdom. What would you call it? The United, the American United Nation, UK, Britain, Britain, the British Sovereign Governor of America. Ah, damn, give him a good title. The British Sovereign Governor of America. Yeah, right? The Sovereign British Governor of America. Incorporated. The incorporated part of America. Like the federal government part, but not the states, because the states belong to the states. The states are just a brotherhood, a gang, band of pirates.
We had very good discussions today, but we didn't
That's
discuss
enough.
Canada.
That's enough. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm there. Oh my God. Karen Lee. I don't read the chat, Karen Lee. Did you oh my God. Karen Lee, yeah, I was about to close the stream. Oh man. Yeah. Some fun stuff, Karen Lee. I'm just spitballing, Karen Lee. If the stream's on later, I might be up, but I just had a long day. All right.